Hello guys! It's my first video about PS1 graphics and my first tutorial on this channel, but I hope you will enjoy it. In today's mini tutorial video, I want to show you some techniques you could use while texturing your PS1 style model. In this video, I will show you how to make this tire using different approaches. We will use a method that I call in Blender texture painting. The essence of this method is to draw textures directly in Blender using a texture instead of a brush. But I will show you how to draw with this method in different ways. But first, we need our references. While texturing, you can use every possible image to draw with. I downloaded these two images for my model that I just created, and let me explain to you how to start drawing with these images. First, we need to create the base-filled texture to draw on, because if you will try to paint right now, Blender won't let you because there's no texture to paint on. Make a UV for your model, then go to Shading tab on the top. Select your model and create Image Texture node. Create new black image texture inside the Image Texture node with 64, 128, or 256 by 256 resolution. Then connect Image Texture node to your principled BSDF base color. Now, when we're ready to paint, go to Texture menu on your right. Then, create new texture and open your image that you will draw with. After that, open Texture Paint on the top and go to Tool Settings on your right. There, in the Brush Settings, open Texture and choose your texture that you previously imported in the Texture tab. Now, in the Brush Settings, just below the texture name, set Mapping to Stencil, and voila, you got yourself brush that paints with texture instead of one color. Now, we can paint our tire. The first technique is just to paint in the Blender and tweak texture there. I'm using 128 by 128 texture for this technique so we could make low-res texture in Blender itself. Don't forget to set your texture interpolation to closest so you could see pixels of your texture. Also, don't forget to set roughness to 1 and IR to 1 so you could see texture even better. And after we done painting, we could use Blur tool to fix some issues with our texture. And that's the first technique. The second technique that I want to show you is to paint your texture with high resolution to see all details, and then use other apps to process the texture and reduce its resolution. So at first, we do the same, create your model, make UV mapping, open Shader tab and create Image Texture node, but this time, create texture with high resolution around 1024 by 1024 pixels. This technique gives us the opportunity to draw all the details we want. We draw the same thing as we did with previous technique, but now, after we finish, we export our texture and open another app. For this video, I will use app called Color Quantizer. I'm importing my texture and making its resolution lower. I will go with 128 by 128 again. After that, I open this little palette and choose Windows 256. Now you can experiment with settings to get your texture crispy. After that, I export my texture. And look how cool it's looking. I guess that's all for today's tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Drop a comment down below if you got any questions. CYA.